G'day guys, welcome to the mailbag preview for Cox Plate weekend. We will start with Manikato night.
Pretty juicy 8-race card.
Yeah, I agree. I can't wait. It's my favourite place to bet in Australia.
Yeah.
It's my favourite experience on track, probably, just ahead of Caulfield.
And the best part is...
Although I will say this, Geelong was pretty good yesterday.
Yeah. Unfortunate ending. I think you're on the money with that last one.
Yeah. Well, if you want to summarise Geelong quickly, tiny bets till
Weather with you.
Till I found Weather with You, got well in front personally.
Well, and same on the staking.
Yeah,
plan.
but you never know how they play it.
Well, good bet each way. Yeah.
Then got it pissed into, didn't it? What a fucking ride by Zara.
It was
But then Zara, who I think is the best jockey in Melbourne at the moment, and he sort of went the other way.
On Sanctuary Bale.
Well, firstly on Kulitza,
Yeah.
well, I haven't watched the replay, so I might be talking through my kick a fair bit, but I thought he should have held the rail.
Yeah.
Had
A few people saying there was
massive,
no bias.
I had a massive crack at it.
Yeah.
Like, big bet, and the parade had improved so much from the start before. Remember I laid it?
Yeah,
Ran
of
third?
course, yeah.
Yeah, so I did my nuts there, and then Sancho Bao came in. I was just...
Didn't bet it each way.
Nah, of course not.
Always the post-race you just go, I did message you after that. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, but
He
tell you
knows.
what, I've never seen more tits and tattoos in my life.
Wait till we get to Bendigo next Wednesday. That's going to be broken.
Excuse me, can I have a cigarette? Sorry, I've left mine. Right, no, you can't, Don. You cannot. I'm not giving you a cigarette. But then I probably did a couple of times. Anyway.
We're battling. They just cancelled out an Uber Eats order. Must have been too much.
Well, alright, we'll quickly do this and we'll order some food.
Exactly.
Alright, so we're going to do two parts tonight. We're going to do part one. It's going to be Friday night, Manikato night. I'm expecting pretty fair track.
Yeah.
So I want to be on horses in even tempo races. I want to be in the forward sort of half, like normal. That's what I look for. And I think Chris from BetSmart Racing said sort of along those lines, and lanes 1 to 4 advantaged in the straight.
Correct. So Friday night, generally speaking, lanes 1 to 4. It then chops out. Depends what rain we get overnight, if it soaks in or not. And then for the next day, you probably want to be off the rails.
All right.
Straight into it. Race 1. This is actually a really good race to start with. I'm keen to get there.
2,400 metres.
So
2,040.
yeah, they put up Dodging Bullets as a short price favourite, and I just think that those odds are poison and they're just wrong.
I agree, but what pains me here is I like to follow my money.
Yeah.
And I backed it last start.
Yeah, but you can't follow at $2.40 or whatever the
That's what I'm
ridiculous
saying.
price is.
I'm with you.
Like,
I'm with you, Druzy. Stay
yeah.
calm.
I'm betting up early here. I'm betting up early.
Drew's is excited because Drew,
It's already done the
half
form.
an hour ago, he's not only somehow worked all week, but half an hour ago he's on holidays for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's how sick the bloke
Just
is.
to punt.
He takes his holidays for the carnival. He's got massive problems. But he's somehow, whilst working, completed both cards.
Yeah.
I have not, but he has, and
I don't have a girlfriend, you do. There we go.
actually, he doesn't stop me doing anything.
They
I was
stopped
at
you doing
Geelong.
a
I was
fair
at
bit,
Geelong.
mate.
I got home from Geelong at 7 p.m.
Yeah. So anyway, onto the horses.
What about just what's what I did today?
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah.
Cavs $6.50 style last quarter on Betfair. They're down by 10. $6.50. Cleveland
That's
against
wrong.
the Nets.
That's very wrong.
Oh, it's candy.
Some good in play.
Took $6.50, got out $1.80,
So they lost.
and they ended up losing. But they
Oh,
got back.
well.
They got it back to level.
Yeah.
It was candy.
They're always going to get it back. Yeah.
Sports betting.
Speaking of candy, Gardini and Extra Zero here. I'm just very keen to back both. You got a bloody 7-horse race, so Extra Zero is definitely in the race. Best closing speed of any horse in this race. And you got Gardini, which has had just 3 forgive runs, and then it's won. And its other run this prep, or sorry, ran second, so didn't win.
Odds?
Well, you're getting $5.50 for the Gardini. You're getting $6.50 for Extra Zero. I mean, you can have a bet at both, and you're still getting above 3s.
Me, not interested at all. I'll wait till I see him parade.
Fair enough. Lord Durrani can't win. Red Aldo can't win. Darabad can't win.
Darabad can win.
I think it needs further.
I think any horse can win this race, but I just want to see him parade.
Yeah, I'll take him on and I'll back those two. I'm pretty keen to bet up early.
So if I come back and say Darabad's a moral, what are you doing?
With the D Oliver on, I'm probably at least saving.
Yep.
Like, he's on there for a reason, I understand that. I just think that he's not as good as the others. Race 2, 1600 metres, Country Cup. So you got to remember there's some fairly average horses, but I mean, Refulgent's best just clearly blows these away.
Fan. Have been for a long time.
But it's just running so like crap at the moment. I think Master Reset's first run over 1400 was really good. Step up 1600, I think it, you know.
I think you'll find Ribeye, because I know how you work.
Yes.
Have you found Ribeye?
I have. It and Master Reset, I think, are just the two standouts on this card. Like, just,
elaborate. Why is that true?
So not on the card on this race. Ribeye is just it's good win at Moe. Stepping up in grade again, but I think it has to be respected on its times. Its sectionals don't lie. I mean, Hell on Earth is a horse that's going horrible, but if it runs to its best, it can win. Use Lot, same thing. Refulgent, same thing. And even Rockaway, same thing. So with that in mind, I'm not wanting to bet up here, but if you come back from the yard and go, Ribeye is just prime stake, I'm in.
I'm interested in Kadeg Anar.
I'm not a fan at all. I'm almost have this as a lay.
Yeah, I'm not overly interested at all to bet in the race. We're taking my time here. Yard race with no preconceived betting ideas at all.
Yeah.
Race 3, 1500 metres, benchmark 84. Drew,
Really
what are we doing?
Really good betting race.
Can you believe the price Imperial Augustus is?
No, and I'm betting up.
I am sickened by it. I was so keen to back it when I saw the acceptors. I backed it last start, remember?
Yeah.
Thought, surely I'll get like $8 to $12.
Well,
Disgusting price.
talk me through this race though. How's Foxhall $2.30?
Because it's got good data. Its times are good.
Average, in my opinion. I'm taking it on. I think it's poison. I'm very keen to take it on. I think we can take Imperial Augustus. And my old mate, Give Us a Go, steps right back to, should have won last time in this class of race at course and distance. Just severely unlucky. Gets the absolute dream map. Should sit 1-1, if not
it does what it wants.
And it's just in well at the weights. I mean, I think Foxhall giving them 1.5 kilos a joke. If there was going to be a blowout, I think, well, it's not really a blowout, but I think Orient Lion's pretty well in here as well.
I was going to say that. I agree with that.
So if we find him from the yard, I'm not losing on him. And same with Bondiga. I know it's an absolute cat. Like, it's the king of cats. More than
That's
Tommy.
a big call. Oh, how dare you throw Bondiga in with that deep?
Bondiga hasn't won since like 2013 or something ridiculous like that, I'm pretty sure.
Is your milk drinker mate in this weekend?
No, they're saving him for Flemington. So whoever
It's
took,
got longer down the straight to think about it and lose.
so whoever took $5.50 all in for the Crystal Mile just did their back cash on him.
You're not having much luck with the futures bets, are you?
I did not back him for that, I am thankful to say.
Okay.
I was looking at it.
Alright, I'm interested in Orient Line, Shards, and Imperial Augustus would be my top selection. But I'm concerned about the price.
Fair enough.
Race 4,
Betting up again.
1,000 metre race.
You know who.
This is, at the moment, the biggest bet I'll have all night. I think Medina will start $2.50, and it's a fucking moral.
How did we get $4.40 last night? Like, okay, I'm not going to say it's a moral, because I think it's
What beats
barrier.
it? What beats it?
It's barrier. That's the only thing that
Perfect
beats it.
barrier for it. Perfect barrier for it.
Yeah. So I think I was looking at the data.
Gets a golden switch, 4 to 9.
Yeah.
Cruise across as you want. Zara,
It's pretty,
machine.
from 1,000,
Rates
you're
them
pretty
perfectly.
fast to the first turn at Moonee Valley.
Yeah, he can sit 4 wide. He's faster and better than all these horses. Every horse here has to run 5 or 4 lengths better than it's ever run to match it. If it parades well, I'm going to shove.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not even a good parader as well. That's worth.
Yeah, but
keeping
you
in
know
mind.
where it's at.
Yeah.
It's SP $3.70 against Super 2, who knuckled, fought had a negative jockey change and almost beat Slindy Kitty, which was the hottest race at Caulfield last Saturday. It ticks every box. Just need to see it parade well. There's horses here with nice things, little like box ticks, like geldings and some nice gear changes, but
Yeah, there's that, first up one, the Smart Coupe one.
Smart Coupe and Nature Strip are the two that I'll just try and pen from the yard. But I'm so keen to back Medinity.
You know,
Is
man.
that the one you're saying that we both find?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it just stands out like a sore thumb. The only thing that I thought could get it beat is the barrier if they decide not to lead.
No, the barrier.
But when you look at the puntingform.com.au sectional data,
How good is it?
and you see that it profiles as the horse with the best first 200 metre speed to be able to get over and lead, you go, well, okay, I'm pretty okay with this.
Yeah.
And you go, cool, chips in at
horses
440.
like Tabbing, Oliver on, he'll take a sit. Nolan isn't aggressive, he'll go back. Linda Meach,
She'll go forward.
she'll want to go forward, but I think she'll get put in a place by Zara. And Ryan Maloney will just be
Put in her place. Come on now.
no, because she's drawn inside of it. I'm not talking about the battle of the sexes. I'm talking about I'm outside you and I'm crossing. Do you want to take me on and cook us both, or do you want to get in behind me?
Yep.
And she'll get in behind him, and that's all she'll see. Who's asked. That's our
I
big
would
bet of
be
the card so far.
laying my stake at $1.01 on Betfair, because this is a horse that has previously hit $1.01 at Flemington when it looked absolutely home over 1,000 metres, and then got done.
I remember
like
that,
Crown Witness.
because
Because we backed it and we didn't lay off.
No. It was like just when I started doing Manning mail for RacingRant.
Yeah.
And I laid it.
Yeah.
I laid it,
Nice.
and I was up the straight going, oh fuck.
Yeah, it looked home. Looked well and truly home.
But it didn't win, so there we go.
Never-
Race 5,
Never in doubt.
9:55 challenge.
I like these races, but this one's very hard.
I
Like,
think I've got one here.
we'll find and see if we've got the same one. I got one at odds that I think is over the odds, but you go.
Well, I don't have one here. Sorry, I don't have one.
It's probably for tomorrow's card.
Yeah,
Man,
it is.
Yeah,
It's
Saturday's
a
card.
9:55 tomorrow.
Yeah,
isn't it?
there's an absolute moral in that. Like,
So make sure you watch part 2.
chips in, like
Chips in.
bet till it hurts. Dead set.
You got to be careful. You're not working for 2 weeks, mate. You got to manage your money now.
Already paid rent for a month.
I lost the rent. I had the rent covered at about 3 p.m. yesterday after that beautiful Zara ride on that Murray Baker stayer, and then I gave it all back.
You're ready to go out for some Sang Choi Bala after
I put
the
in
last,
the
and then-
month's rent, and I tried to get like a deposit. You know, I want to get out of the rental market.
Yeah.
Fucking didn't work. But LeBron James got me back in the.
Good old LeBron. So what do you like anything here at all?
No,
Just
I hate
on
the
names?
race.
Yeah, I think it's a really tricky race. Look, you got Plateau Gold going forward from the outside. You got Appalachian Annie that just doesn't win. Kings Bay is a good type, but a bit short for mine. Lady Esprit gets back, bad map.
I'd like to just get. I think it's a race where we just take till we get there. Keep working on the map, get it right.
I think if we find the Dynamo from the yard, the previous prep ratings, it would simply just win this. And it could get the 1-1 spot from the barrier. It's been horrible 3 runs this prep, but it's been backed as well. So we'll get in 34s
Hasn't it been
last
freshened
night.
up?
I think so, but
Yeah, it's a new prep. Could be a new horse, Drew. You never know, mate.
like I just want to see it from the yard, and if we get the tick from the yard, I'm willing to have a good, half a unit each way just to find out.
I reckon we should have checked this before we come on because we've got the data. Friday nights at the Valley would be our best million-yard
They're
results.
pretty close, yeah. Danuki, you're not on good man again.
I'll watch her in the yard. Or him.
Yeah. Couldn't take the price.
I've almost penned him for life.
He ran second last start, so
What price is he?
I think you're getting 6s or something like that. Let's have a look. Danuki $7.50. Actually, not a bad price. Not terrible.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I think
Lady Esprit is a horse of mine.
yeah, but it maps horribly here is the issue. And first up, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it's
No, it's fourth up.
Yeah.
It's been racing in weaker races. Petite Reward, I like that horse a little bit at this level. Danuki, there's just a couple of fucking money munchers here, really.
Yeah. I think we just move on to the next race.
Race 6, 2,040 metres, 3-year-old fillies and mares.
So there's a few here that we saw last time at Cranbourne, actually, and also at Moonee Valley. So you've got...
Well, that we kind of saw.
Yeah. We did see
Because at
Felica.
Cranbourne, they don't have to parade before they race sometimes.
Well, come on, there was only 4 or 5 horses we missed. You know?
Out of 9. Joke. Alright, Sebring Dream, very nice win at the Valley last start when ridden a very positive. And if you remember, Drew had a very entertaining blow up with the Hayes Dabinick.
Hayes
stable.
Dabnick.
So,
Still love you, boys.
You wouldn't love him if you owned Harlem.
I'd love him my own Boone time. Or better.
So you'd love yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sickening. Steps up 1,600 to 2,000.
Negative. Smart as you think, same thing.
Oliver to Nolan. Very, very keen to oppose Sebring Dream at the price.
Yep.
Fleeker.
Knuckled massively and still won. That was a gutsy win last start.
Yeah, it was a home track. It was set for that race. I'm happy to be against it.
Ooh.
Very keen to back Smart as you think each way.
Really?
SP favourite against Felica. Mr. Sneaky, Sort of Light, I'm a Star, Felica. Keen.
I'm not overly keen on this race, but I've found Pick Me on top. I think.
Oh, jumping 1,600 to 2,000, third up, Drewy.
Yeah, not always a negative, mate.
Abdullah to Craig Williams is a negative jockey change.
Ah, come on now.
It's a negative jockey change.
That is
Abdullah
not
and Cummings are flying, as all I've tweeted today. Abdullah's the
This
man
is a
in Sydney,
more
I'm telling
suitable
ya.
distance. This horse ran second in the Queensland Oaks, and it flew home. So it's not a negative 1,600 to 2,000 metres for this horse. I'm thinking the 950 you're getting is way over, especially with Craigie on board. And Hot Ruby, its Satura Cup win was pretty good. $34.
Where is he? I don't know.
I know it's not a
Hot
great
Ruby.
horse. Yeah, Hot Ruby. $34. It's not legless here.
What have you done with history repeats?
You know I love my Waterhouse runners, but no, this is one of their lesser types that I'm just taking on.
I thought I was stepping up from a pretty weak Canterbury race there at Cranbourne, led him along.
Had every chance.
Stuck on.
Had its chances.
Pretty brave. Gay's flying. Walker Sticks.
They can't win them all.
Well, they did on Saturday.
Yeah, and I was on 2 of them.
Yeah. Look, I think I'd like to just stick fat with So You Think. Daughter, Smart As You Think, each way.
Race 7.
What do you got?
1,200 metres Manikato. Chips in Vega Magic. Just
Is it a
put in, take out.
put in, take out?
So
Bet until it hurts.
it's not as good as the one tomorrow, but
If your ass doesn't if you don't quiver,
On Saturday.
if you don't quiver as the gates open, you haven't got enough on.
pretty much, yeah. Especially with Craigie on board. But here's the thing, right? So I've taken $2.10 Hartnell 4 weeks ago when it's going back instead of going forward from a negative, from the draw, and they were betting it as it still could win. I'm getting $2.20, and I've packed it at $2.40 for Vega Magic for a horse I know is going to lead.
Oh, I don't know if it'll definitely lead.
It'll lead. Malagora's going to come outside it. It's going to lead. It's got the speed. They're not going to make... Trust me, Hayes is going to tell him, lead at all costs.
Were you surprised he stuck on?
Who's better to put on?
Zara?
No.
Oliver?
Zara's not jumping off English.
Abdullah's riding in at the moment. Caitlin Mallion.
He's stuck on the ride. They'll stick with him.
Nashua Willer's in town. Jared Noski's riding, and maybe even him.
Wouldn't put Nash on my rocking horse, mate.
The only thing I'm scared of is Craig.
No, there's no issue with the front runner. Like, I'm getting
Did you
220
see that thing
for a
on
horse
Punis?
that's
You see that
gone-
thing on Punis today when he's got the...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That was pretty good.
What is he thinking doing that?
Especially the colours as well.
Just
The
visualising.
Qatar racing blood colours. But seriously, on speed, right track, the bias is going to be fine for
He's
us.
never been to the track before.
No issues.
No issues.
No issues. No.
Craig's out of form. No
You're on a
issues.
leader. You're on a leader.
I'm just playing
This
devil's
is
advocate
the
here.
best
For the guys
sprinter
at
in
home,
Australia.
I'm
This
just
is the best
playing-
sprinter in Australia.
Well, Red Zell might be there.
This thing should have... You come on now. you know it should have beat Red Zell.
I just think... Alright, I think Vega Magic's a fucking moral.
Yeah.
You just bet until it hurts.
Yeah.
You can have a little bit on Voodoo Lad as like a saver.
Gets a nice
suck run. Ready to peak.
I thought
has had condition to come in the yard. And I think if you get beat here, you get beat. Every box is ticked. It's a great bet.
Yeah.
It should be $1.70.
No bar plates on either.
Bar plates back on in her time. She should be $14, not $7.
She's won 4 from 4 with them, but this is the highest she's ever, grade she's ever contested with them.
And I will say this, in her time, I'm 95% sure on Tuesday morning I went to track work at Moonee Valley, which was more people there than I've ever seen at a racetrack. In that time, I thought it almost killed itself in a stall.
Okay.
Like it was fucking going off its head.
Good to hear.
So,
I mean, not good to hear, but
it's good to hear. It's good to hear from a betting proposition.
Yeah. I think Malaguera, if you like a place bet, I think Malaguera is almost not a Moz.
I think they've cooked the horse.
Nah, I think you look at its times from last start, they went back and did the wrong tactics and only lost 2 lengths.
The race is slow enough to be against Chautauqua.
Yeah,
and against Spieth and English, because I think that they're intent on riding English with cover and negative.
Yeah, I reckon they'll probably push it a bit further forward than the Everest.
Super Cash had some to come in the yard, but God, this is a step up.
Yeah.
Fedora, don't think is up to this. I hope it's not.
Rock Magic is, but once again they get too far back.
You got to have Super Cash ahead of Rock Magic.
Yeah.
Haydock's prep's wrong, but the horse scares the shit out of me. But I'm looking to unload Vega Magic.
Yeah. Everything comes back to Vega Magic there.
And Voodoo Lad also has Hugh Bowman on it, which scares me.
Last race of the day.
The night.
Yep.
1,200 metres.
Jeez, they're back to this one that I'm keen on. Let's have a look. I was getting $6.50, $2.38 last night for Hell of a Street. It has been backed in.
You love Hell of a Street.
Well,
you always like it.
It's a consistent horse. It's
not. Hey, stay calm. I'm not criticising. I'm just saying you're a big Hell of a Street fan. That's what I'm saying.
I like the Tassie form. Yeah.
You love Tassie horses, don't you?
Yeah. So I'm getting $5, $2 for Hell of a Street here. I think it's an each way bet. Just if something, beats it, so be it. I think we still get our money back. It just everything. The map's good for it. It's got the right race, right tempo. What beats it? Demonstrate could improve, but I doubt it. Bassett, I think's unders. Miss Gunpowder's not good enough on its last run for me. Rudiger.
That's a big call.
I know. I'm a Bassett fan as well. It's just not come back.
Gunpowder.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's their second stringer. I like the yard.
Yeah, there's no first stringers in this race.
I think Hell of a Street can match. I think Hell of a Street will be running quite well in the Group 1. I'd be backing it to run top 7, top 6 in that Group 1. I wouldn't be, from where it maps.
Yeah.
So.
All right, my top 2 here are Miss Gunpowder and Suspense. A little sneaky there, little value option.
Snowden, have they won anything in the past 2 months in Melbourne?
Oh, they're setting it up.
They've been setting it up for a while.
Third start in Melbourne. Positive jockey change, I reckon. Walker's going really well at the moment. He's because he's hungry.
Yeah.
If they told him to ride this in Colden, he would say, yeah, no worries. Take it up. It'll get a nice little running behind speed. Thought it had a heap to come in the yard last time.
Yeah.
Looking to back Miss Gunpowder and Suspense.
Fair enough.
Best bet, Drewy.
Bag Magic.
Bag of Magic. Best value bet, Drewy.
There's no real value in it anymore in Hell of a Street. That was going to be my value at $6.50 each way.
If that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's my best each way bet. That's what I'd say. I don't think there's a massive value play on the card. I don't think there's a 30-to-1 shot. I mean, if you wanted me to go a bit higher, I'd say give us a go. I think it's a great chance in race 3 at $8.
Okay, my best bet is Vega Magic. My best value bet would be Smart As You Think each way. And I'm really keen to have a good crack at Modernity into Vega Magic, and also Modernity into Smart As You Think to place into Vega Magic. A little bit of a multi-action to try and set us up for the weekend.
That will have us at Kittens all night.
Never been there, I don't know what you're talking about.
Lay of the day. I think there's a couple I could take on here. I'm probably just taking on Foxhall in race 3. but I'd also suggest that I'll probably be taking on, well, I am with my bets, I'm taking on Dodging Bullets in race 1 as well. So I'm taking on both of those as lays.
I'll take on the favourite, which I don't think will be favourite, in race 4. Which is that? Is it Nature Strip or Smart Coupe? I don't care. Take on both of them.
Smart Coupe, $3.
No, I think they've got 270 onto it.
Nah, 3's at most of them.
Oh, the 4s is gone, Medindi, as we've done the show. So the 420 was there before.
Nah, you still got some on Betfair.
Alright, there we go. Done?
Yep, done for
Alright,
Manikato.
guys. Part 2 coming up soon.
Cheers.